Hey everyone, before we get into the video, the breakdown of the Need for Speed trailer, here's some quick things you may have missed after seeing the trailer release, which was about 9 hours ago by the time this video is uploaded. If you scroll up into the actual main channel of Need for, on EA.com, you'll see some cars like the Volkswagen Golf that was not originally seen in the trailer, but you can see on their website, which is pretty cool. If I see as well in this picture right here, you may see a classic Ford Mustang GT, and if they were to put in the game, no surprise there, it was also in the previous Need for Speed 2015. Also, there's a Dodge Charger right there. If you can't get a good shot of it there, here's a better one right around here, to the right of the 350Z, right there. 70s Charger RT, gorgeous. So that's some pretty cool stuff right there. Oh my. So the Koenigsegg has been in Need for Speed before, but it's been a while. The last I remember was in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, the latest one that came out around 2011. That's when we had the Agera, if I'm correct, and Need for Speed, but otherwise that's the last time we had a Koenigsegg. So I'm guessing this is not going to be the only Koenigsegg in the game. We may see the Koenigsegg 1-1, aside from having the Agera, so that'll be pretty cool. But let's keep moving on.
You left us with nothing. We are gonna end this.
By the way, I must add though, the story looks pretty cool. It's nothing cheesy, you know, real life-ish kind of. It actually looks pretty intriguing for a story. I'm looking forward to this. It has kind of that Need for Speed vibe to it. And as you'll see, this Charger right here. So I'm guessing there are going to be some Chargers in this game. Now. Give it a while.
Close to him.
Wide body kits, by the way, too. That's pretty awesome. Look gorgeous looking Mustang.
There's something much bigger going on here.
Oh, okay, so that's the thing I was just talking about. So, Charger. Will they put the demon in? Here? There we go. Will they put the demon in the game? We don't see any badges on the side. Does not indicate whether it's a, you know, RT, SRTA, Hellcat, demon. They should put the demon. I don't know. Spoiler hinted, but yet again, this game has a shit ton of... Ooh, Shaker Hood right there, too. So that's probably an SRT8, actually, now that I think of it. But hopefully they put in a demon. Hopefully. Let's not have any doubts, but let's keep watching. That's an X6M BMW SUV. Pretty neat. We're having more SUVs in the game. If you also seen in the website, there's also a Ford GT. Not a Ford GT. The new Ford Raptor. There we are. That's gonna be in the game.
Get down! Hey, Matt.
What? Chris, one is Vegas, right? Okay, I thought I saw the tower.
Hey, Matt.
That isn't that in Seattle? I don't know. I don't know my geography that well. I guess could have sworn. I mean, there's also an hotel that may possibly be some mock of the Paris. What's it called? Eiffel Tower, right? Maybe so the mock of the Eiffel Tower in Vegas. After all, it's right next to this building. The Seattle Tower thing that I'm mistaking this for has no buildings surrounding it, so Ford is way overhyped in this trailer. But that is a what's it called? That's a Spec V. In the 2015 Need for Speed, they had this little Easter egg thing going on where you can actually, you know, change the parts in the R34 to make it the Spec V R34, which is pretty awesome. So you got the side skirts going on. You can get the fenders of a Spec V. You can get the same hood right here. So, but the game's key features is customization after all. So no surprise really. The wheelie bars are pretty cool though.
An artist content.
Drag trucks.
Any scrapping the supercar.
Need for Speed 2015 introduced drag racing way too late into the game. I remember after the game has been out for a solid like 10 months or so, that's when they introduced it as a free update. But it was never as good as this seems to be. Yeah, the whole drag radials, that looks like to be like some 325s in the back with some racing slicks on it with the wheelie bar, so that's pretty cool. That exhaust right there, that would be, yeah, one right there, definitely some drag spec cars here. That is going to be one of the top 5 racing modes, or top 6. One's called like runner, racer, drag racing, drifting, something like off-roading, so that's a 5 right there I just mentioned. So that's pretty neat.
This crew right here.
One thing I was curious about, is there going to be interior customization? I don't want to be...
This crew right here.
Is that a Sparko seat? It's probably not a Sparko seat, but it's not a bad
This crew right here.
Nope, it's not Sparko seat. No, just one that will have interior.
That's the future.
There's not been a Pagani in Need for Speed for a while either, aside from Hot Pursuit.
We
That looks awesome.
own these streets.
That's one of the problems, man. They gotta make sure the racing mechanics in the game, the physics and everything have to be on point, because Need for Speed 2015 had the shittiest driving mechanics out there. And same with the couple previous Need for Speed titles, so hopefully it doesn't fall down the same path.
Tyler.
Nice. No, like they had NOS in the previous Need for Speed, so nothing new.
House always wins.
G35, they'll never be seen in an actual Need for Speed game. Rip Slap Train. I can't get a good shot of it, but you guys know what car it is, man. They should really put the G35, the G37, man. Those are pretty cool cars to put in the game. If they put the 350Z and the 370Z, I don't see why they wouldn't put a freaking G35 or G37. They're practically the same car. Casino, that should be a big hint. Hollywood Casino.
Not
Yeah, Michael
tonight.
stop that. Chargers. Just like 2015, Need for Speed 2015 had police chargers. The players could not have actual chargers. Please, Need for Speed. That's awesome. Panamera, I can never pronounce this car correctly. The Porsche Panamera, Turbo. Yeah, it's a turbo. Oh, it's a new one too. That's right. That has the really cool aerodynamic, multifunctional rear spoiler. Yada yada yada. Pretty cool. Oof. I cannot get over that E46 M3. That car contributed to building the franchise. Captured in Frostbite, representative of gaming experience. So, okay, that's pretty cool. So they're using a Frostbite engine again. Coming out June 10th, I mean, November 10th, guys. V-Spec, there we go. Spec V, same thing, gosh damn it. Anyways, guys, that's that for you. Otherwise, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned something from it, and take care.